Yeah, for like an hour. I get the scoop and you can see.
What a nightmare. Bad start to the trip. On the way to Skye, I'll introduce you to the lads when we eventually get there. But unfortunately at the moment there's been an accident on the A82. Sort of, well, I don't know how far it's down, but it's a pretty hefty red line on the map. We've just got to sit it out. We can. So when the other three sisters on the A82, we could double back and go to the ferry Mallaig another way, but oh, it doesn't seem worth it. So unfortunately, it is what it is. Apparently there's been an accident involving a bus. We can only do what we can do. I'll bring you an update later. What a bad start, eh? Nightmare. Cooking some butcher sausages. 100% pork. Good afternoon. Welcome back to another little instalment of Sparta Fishing. I'm on the Isle of Skye. I have been fishing this morning with the lads just across there. You'll see them throughout this video. Basically this morning we've came and done a bit of bait fishing, but the weather's been awful. I feel like it's been one false start after another. Just can't get going. So I've put the bait rod away, blank on that, and I'm going to go out on the lures. There we go. I'll set the camera up in a second. So I had travelled up yesterday. We've done a little bit of fishing yesterday. I'll show you some clips throughout the video from yesterday. Only fished a couple hours. Met up with Davey, the Jarrah Viking, and but he's away home today. So we're crossed paths and we had an hour or so together. Introduced him to the lads. So I'm with Darren, Dazz and one steak, Jordan. So I'm just going to go back on the lures. To be honest, with hindsight, I shouldn't have really bothered with the bait stuff. I should have travelled light. The rocks are really slippy and it's just really uncomfortable. So I've came to a mark which I fished quite a bit in the past and had some great success. It's actually my most favourite mark on the Isle of Skye. Most productive anyway. So the lads are still over there. We've had some scran, we cooked some sausages and had a lovely stotty bun courtesy of Darren. Brought some lovely stotties. Went to the butcher's yesterday when we got here. We got stuck in traffic. It was terrible. There was a massive tailback on the A82 past the Three Sisters on the way in, and we're stuck there for an hour or so, even more maybe. But not a bad place to be in a traffic jam, mind. It was the best scenery I've ever experienced in a traffic jam. So all wasn't too bad. So I'm going to get cracking here, and hopefully I can bring you a few pollock. I'm after pollock. I'm trying to get over £7. The biggest one here has been £7, which was last year. So hopefully I can beat that this time round. Who knows? Anything around that would be great. So thanks for joining us again. I hope you enjoy. Throughout this video I'll just stitch it all together, I think, and just give you one video of the 2.5 days or whatever we're here, and hopefully bring you a few fish between me and the lads. So thanks very much for tuning in, and we'll catch up soon. Nice one, Gary. Come and show off your afternoon's work.
It's only about £1 like little babushka. There you go.
Oh, that's a pollock.
I'll put him back in.
Just as Gary was getting a one on us there. Oh, maybe a mackerel. I can't tell. It's been that bloody long. But it's a fish, and we're off. Ah, it's a pollock. Just tell by the way it dives, you know. There we go. Lovely colours, look at that. That's what we came for. It was lovely. Sort of bronzy, brassy, golden. Beautiful colours, eh? Lovely. We're off the marks. There we go, here's another one. That's a bit better. That's me, just pretty much came in succession. Nice fish. Really happy with that. It's a great start. We're only like 15-20 minutes in. Right, there we go. Lovely. Possibly a mackerel or a small pollock. Probably a mackerel by the way it's kiting across the water.
Oh, that's a nice size, isn't it?
Mackerel, that'll go in the bait tub for tomorrow. Lovely.
There's some of them straps if you want them for.
Right, well it's almost a fish a cast, like I'm just waiting for the tide to recede so I can get into the deeper marks, but lots of coalies. I've had about 8 casts and 5 fish. All similar size, just under a pound. Rain's on and off. I'm sorry if the coverage isn't going to be fantastic, but unfortunately I've got to protect the camera equipment, you know. Aye, it's looking good though. I'm really positive about when it gets over low water. Hopefully I can bring you them big, chunky, hungry, angry pollock. We'll see, but there we go, we'll get him back. Okay, so I thought I'd bring you this one because this is a PB. I thought it was like a really, really big pollock. And it's not, it's a hefty coalie. That they fight pound for pound better than pollock, as far as I'm concerned. Now I've caught quite a sizable one. Look at that. Yeah. I'll keep you posted. Well, there's nothing massive being caught at the moment, but like I say, we are a while off low water, and to get into the holes. But Jordan's pulled a nice one out here, so do you want to come in here, Jordan?
I'll bite every cast so far.
So this is one stake. We call him one stake because last time we came to Skye, me and him, I was starving, being stuck in traffic. Took about 9-10 hours. We ended up at Glencoe, and I said, I'm starving, I'm going to have something to eat. I had 1 tin of soup in my bag, emergency tin. Jordan said, Oh, I've got steak, I've got fillet steak. I was like, oh, get in, you beauty. Like, what he failed to say was he only brought one. One steak.
There you go.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Hey.
Champion. Go on, get them back in the water. We'll just keep you updated on better fish as and when they come. It's always small ones when the tide first turns and little bait fish knocking about. But as it gets over low water here, I know it produces, and that's what we'll be hoping for in big pond. So I'll tell you the rod I'm using. It is, there you go, a Profiler 9 foot 20 to 50 gram ART. It's a 4-piece travel rod. This was an emergency rod, and I snapped one of my rods a couple of years ago, and this was in the car, and I've never looked back. It's the best pollock rod I've ever had. It does the job absolutely spot on, and it's 28 quid online or something like that. If you're interested in getting one, just drop us a comment underneath, and I'll give you a link. Just get them online. And the reel is a Daiwa Ninja 2,500, and it's got I think it's 16-pound braid. It is high. Manster W8, and I'm just using some metals with a 20-pound fluorocarbon leader, or 16-pound. Dazz made the leaders up ready for the trip, so that was good of him. So we're here, we're fishing, we're enjoying ourselves. The rain stopped. Jordan's got a smile on his face now. I'm not sure if Darren was smiling or he was breaking wind, but he's catching fish anyway. Gary's always happy just to be doing something. He just loves his fishing. So they're in again. It's a fish, a chuck really. It's great fun at the moment. There you are, Gary's got a nice one. Well done, Gary. That's a PB for Gary. He's over the moon. Champion, well done, mate.
3.5 pounds.
It's a good fight, Gary.
Oh, very good.
Nice one.
Nice one, mate.
We'll get him back in that pool down there. Give it a nice plunge, feet first. Perfect. Right, spot now. Right, there's Jordan's getting a cracker there. Come on, Jordan, bend down, bring it in closer.
There we go.
Nice fish for Jordan. He's over the moon.
PB. Oh, it's bleeding.
Aye. Well, I'll tell you what, Jordan, if it's bleeding like that, that's the one we'll keep for a tea. We'll put that on the barbie.
To be honest. I think
yeah, we'll just dispatch that one. Right, we're going to dispatch that one because it's bleeding, and we are going to cook one. We've got like a barbecue and some tin foil, so that's the one. There we go. Right, they're getting bigger anyway. They're getting bigger. There we go. There we go. Just gonna get it back. There's no need to put
it. There you go. I can wait if you want to.
I didn't want to wait.
It's not very big. It's bigger than the water, though.
Sorry.
That's a 3-pound rod, so. Say about 3 pounds. Oh, the salt's coming now.
Get a line in the water, man. Go on. Fill your boots. Right, now it's kicked off. That was like literally seconds after that one. Wow, look at that. Beauty. Bang. Lovely single hook. Beautiful colours. Look at that one. Stunning. Loving it. Get a nice fillet of pollock. And I'll take you over to the barbecue while Gary does that. Barbecue's on the go. Lovely. The area looks messy, but I guarantee you we'll take back more than we came with. And there we are, we'll pick bits and pieces up. You'll not be able to tell we've been here at all. We're going to enjoy, hopefully, a nice fillet of fish. We're going to get another one. That one was the one Jordan hooked, and it was bleeding out the gills, so we decided, right, we'll keep that one. That's what we said we're going to do. As soon as there's a fish that we know that can't go back, we're going to eat it. Win-win. Get in. Nice bit tea. Tide's receding now, just like we wanted to do, to get onto that mark. And sure enough, the bigger fish are coming to life. So I guess in about an hour's time I can get onto that little rocky outcrop that I love fishing from. But we're doing all right from here at the moment, so get in. Lots to look forward to, and we've got tomorrow as well, all day. Champion. Love being here. Look at it, beautiful. Right, yeah, we'll go. Little bit catch and cooker. It's not going to be brilliant, but I tell you what, we're going to enjoy it. Chop some of these. Chop that off. I'll just split them straight down the middle. Like that. A couple of bits. Tie the backs. Couple of nice big fillets there. We'll put a bit of mixed herb on. We just bought these from the shop on the way here. Tell you what, no messing. Mixed herb, and what else? We'll just pick a couple of things up. Parsley, oh, well, happy days. That goes. It's probably parsley and the mixed herbs, but lovely. Right, bit of foil, knob of butter. That'll do. Any old knife, any old way. Oh, it's not very comfortable sitting here. Slide that onto there. Put them in there for a bit of flavour. We haven't got much stuff to make. Oh, I know. Actually, we'll do it that way. Parcel it. Snip the edges. And it'll just steam itself on top of the barbie. Lovely. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So we've had to sort of improvise.
What's that?
Gary's
What's that? Yeah.
Gary's
What's
critical
his food?
thinking.
Because it'll may not like all that fucking.
I don't think it's going to be much temperature coming out of that.
I think regardless, it's going to dry anyway.
I think it's more aircon than now. The Spurdog on a lure. Unbelievable. It's absolutely class, mate. Wow. He's saying this is like massive, massive. Obviously thinking it's a pollock. That is huge, that's superb. Oh, get in, Gary. I just need one on the bait now. How does this work? Oh, happy days. Right, okay, so today was a bit of a write-off. With the wind, it really got up and it started swinging around all directions. We travelled over an hour to get to another mark, and when we got there, it had swung around again. So a bit of a lost cause today. So what we've done was, we went back to the digs, Had a little nana nap, siesta, whatever you want to call it. A few cups of tea and whatnot, and just had a bit of crack, you know, just chilled out. And then we came to Loch Duick, which is a big loch that runs from the Isle of Skye inland along the A87, I believe. And this is a really deep mark. It does throw out great pollock. I've seen some fantastic pollock pulled out of here. I've just put the bait rod in. I'm going to chuck some bait out, see what happens. The tide's got about an hour and a bit to go till it's low, and then we're going to fish it all the way up till about 9-10. Because it's our last night, we're going to give it a later night. We're not really... I'm driving tomorrow morning, so I'm not going to have a few beers to light like tonight like we have done the last few nights. The lads might, but I'll not be. I want to be fresh in the morning. So got unlimited sort of time. We're not rushing back to catch last orders or whatever. We're just fishing. So hopefully I can bring you some fish on this one, because like today was a, well, for me, I'd blanked. It was a bit disastrous. Gary obviously got that cracking Spurdog on a spinner. Can you believe it? But he got it anyway. So Jordan got a pollock, but me and Dazz zip out, so we're only fishing for an hour and a half. But anyway, we're back out, we're fishing. I'll bring you the action from here. Hopefully there will be some. I'm pretty certain we'll catch some pollock here when the tide starts pushing. Well, as far as fishing goes, this is chronic. But I can't complain about where I'm sitting. I'll show you. Hang on. Look at that for a view. Watching the sun go down. Nice, isn't it? Yeah, so Gary the fish slayer's obviously had his pollock. Jordan's had a very small one. Darren's had nothing yet, and I've had nothing. It's been really poor. It's so on and off this last couple of days. So I'll keep trying for another half hour, then I'll be saying goodbye to you. Unfortunately, the best day was when it was raining. I couldn't do much filming. It was terrible. I couldn't get all the equipment out and have it out in the rain. So I hope you enjoyed the highlights anyway. I'll say goodbye now, in fact, unless I get another fish, and I'll just stick it in there. So thanks very much for joining us on the Isle of Skye. I'll be back over the next couple of weeks. I know I will. I can't just leave it like this. We're just hit unlucky. My mate Davey Jarraviken was here a day earlier, and he had a field day. He had some really cracking fish, and we turned up and typical there. But hey ho, these things happen. It's not the end of the world. It is what it is. We've had a good laugh. I've had a few beers each night, a few games of pool, good big crack with the lads. It's just been, fishing's been, like I say, on the rainy day it was great, and then sort of yesterday and the day before was poor. So I'll leave it there. Thanks very much for joining us, and I'll see you next time. Take care.